Let's try 7.16. Three identical coins lie on the three corners of a square 10 centimeters on a side, as shown in the figure. Determine the x and y coordinates of the center of gravity of the three coins. Okay, so we're looking for the center of gravity of the system. And just by intuition, you kind of have an idea that's going to be in the center of this triangle over here. You kind of think it might be right here. So let's go ahead and do the math and see if our intuition is correct. So to find the center of mass, the center of gravity, we're going to want to split it up into the x and y coordinates. So for the x center of gravity, it's just going to be equal to, let's call this one x1, we'll call this one x2, and we'll call this one x3. It's going to be just equal to x1, m1, plus x2, m2, plus x3, m3, over m1 plus m2 plus m3. Okay, so we know that they're identical, right? So all the masses are going to be the same. And then we also know that for x1, the x coordinate is going to be 0, right? So that's going to go away. And the same thing for x2. It's also going to have a 0x coordinate. So those two are going to go away. And so we're just left with x3 times m, right, because all the masses are the same, over m1 plus m2 plus m3 is just going to be 3m. And so our m's cancel out, and so we're just left with x3 over 3, and x3 is just going to be 10 over 3, which is going to be equal to 3.33 centimeters. So we found our x center mass. It's going to be right around 3.33, or a third over, so it's going to be right here. So let's do our y center of gravity. So our y center of gravity is going to be the same deal. It's going to be y1 times m1 plus y2 times m2 plus y3 times m3 all over m1 plus m2 plus m3. M3. And so again, we know that y2, right, this coin right here, is going to be 0 because it's at the origin. And we also know that this coin over here is going to have a y coordinate of 0, right, because it's right along the x-axis. So it's going to be 0 as well. So it just comes out to y1 times m over 3m, right? m1 plus m2 plus m3 is just 3m because they all have the same mass, so it's just m plus m plus m. And so this comes out to y1, the y coordinate of this is going to be 10. And then m over m's cancel out. And so we'll have a 10 over 3 again. And this is equal to 3.33 centimeters. So 3.33, a third of the way up, 10 centimeters. And so we were right. That's where our center of mass is going to be. And that's problem 7.16.